I let my daughter skip school for the first time in her life. If I hadn't, we would both be dead by noon. I am a strict mother. Unless you have a fever of 101, you are going to class. So when my 16-year-old came downstairs rubbing her temples and said, "Mom, I'm really not feeling school today," and I immediately replied, "Okay, go pack a bag, we are leaving in 10 minutes," she froze. "Mom," she whispered, "you're scaring me. Don't text your friends," I said, my hands shaking as I locked the front door. "Read this." I handed her my phone. An email had just arrived from an address I didn't recognize. The subject line was, "About your husband's other family." My daughter read it, and I watched the color drain from her face. The email was from a woman named Chloe. She claimed to be the sister of a woman named Sarah, my husband's other wife. According to the email, my husband had been living a double life 3 towns over for 6 years. But that wasn't the scary part. The scary part was the last paragraph. "Sarah died 2 weeks ago." The email read, "Police ruled it a gas leak accident. Carbon monoxide poisoning in her sleep. But I found life insurance documents today. $2 million in his name, dated 3 months ago. And yesterday, I found the receipt for a specialized carbon monoxide detector. The kind that can be remotely disabled." My daughter looked up at me, terrified. "Mom, Dad replaced our detector in the hallway last week." My stomach dropped. "I know." Then, the physical symptoms hit me. For the last 3 weeks, I had been exhausted. Constant headaches. Nausea. I thought it was stress. My daughter had been complaining of dizziness. "He's doing it to us," I whispered. "He's cashing out." I ran to the hallway. The new detector looked brand new. I stood on a chair and twisted it off the wall. I pressed the test button. Silence. I opened the back. There were no batteries. The wires had been cut and taped over to look normal. "Pack. Now." I screamed. We threw clothes into a suitcase. My heart was pounding so hard I could hear it in my ears. I felt like the air in the house was getting heavier, thicker. We ran to the garage. I told my daughter to get in the car, but not to start the engine yet. I didn't want the noise to alert the neighbors in case he was watching on the security cameras. I dialed 911. "I need police at my address immediately," I told the operator. "My husband is attempting to murder us." We drove down the street and parked 2 blocks away, waiting for the sirens. 10 minutes later, the police arrived. They found that the furnace exhaust pipe had been deliberately blocked with insulation. The coal levels in the house were already lethal. If we had stayed to sleep that night, we never would have woken up. But here is the best part. The police decided to set a trap. They aired out the house, moved their cruisers out of sight, and told us to wait at the station. At 5 p.m., my husband came home. He walked through the front door, expecting to find his wife and daughter dead in their beds, ready to play the grieving widower for a $2 million payout. Instead, he found a SWAT team waiting in the living room. When they interrogated him, he cracked in under an hour. He admitted to Sarah's murder too. I'm currently creating a new life with my daughter in a different state. And every time I look at a smoke detector, I shiver.